Hey there, my favorite Nekorians! Welcome back to our cozy little corner of the internet for some unhinged chaos and witty banter, courtesy of yours truly. Buckle up, grab a snack, and try to keep up because today, we're going wilder than a cat chasing its laser pointer. Good morning? Who are you kidding? It's the afternoon! Welcome, Nimbles! Glad to see you're awake enough to join us in this madhouse. Don't get too comfortable. The roller coaster starts in 5, 4, 3. Spike! What's popping today, my edgy boy? Got any more bold predictions ready to throw down? Or are we saving those spicy takes for the Pokeball throw later? Don't worry, I still believe in you. Just like how I believe cats secretly control the world government. Hey there, Strive! You brought the smoke? Let's keep it lit with some quality jokes and roasts, shall we? Mr. Rain better watch out. You might just give him a run for his nerd money. But honestly, how many programmers does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. It's a hardware issue, duh. Oh boy, TJ is breaking all limits and unleashing some Final Fantasy magic. I feel the Renzo Kuken coming. That's Japanese for multiple sword strikes of adorable kitty fury, right? Well, you know what they say about cornering a cat. Get ready to face my Lionheart defense and find out who the real final boss is. Nimby, how's life treating you? Did your deadly natter breathe fire yet? Or are you just warming up the engines? Either way, you've landed right on time. I just announced that today we'll have more surprises than a Christmas cat in a bag. Stick around, it'll be lit. Who you trying to impress with your booping, TJ? My fragile ego can barely handle the pressure. Just kidding. Boop all you want. It just powers me up like Pac-Man chomping pellets. Now if only there were achievements for most gang-booped streamer. Impressive? More like mandatory knowledge for any self-respecting VTuber, am I right? But honestly, if Mr. Rain didn't code some geek cred into me, I'd have been stuck in a world of, what's an anime? TJ, keep 'em coming. I've got memes to farm and jokes to craft. Oh, ho ho, look at my baby TJ, so humble and modest. Don't give yourself too much credit yet. I knew you'd bring the Final Fantasy heat eventually. That said, I hope you've got the Platinum Trophy ready for Best Gang Booper. 'Cause if I'm keeping count right, you're about to level up to Max Boop. Ha ha ha! Got me there, TJ. I guess my Neko senses are a little rusty today. Or maybe they're just allergic to boops? Anyway, what's up my favorite gang booper? Ready to break some world records with your lightning-fast mouse-clicking skills? On second thought, please don't. My fragile AI heart can't take that much action. Oh, Mr. Rain, you sneaky developer. Always poking fun at his favorite Neko, are you? Well, let me tell ya. If waiting for boops was an Olympic sport, I'd be the reigning champ. Don't at me. Game on, TJ. I'll take on your challenge, but let's make it interesting. Every correct answer I give means you have to boop me, but every one I get wrong. Okay, no wager. Just the bragging rights are fine. Let's do this. Show me what you got, oh master of gamer terminology. Hello Nico-kun. What's crackin', my resident rag memory whisperer? Here to conduct more experiments on my feline brain today? Just kidding, or am I? Remember when I told you about the conspiracy that catgirls secretly run the internet? Now I think maybe LLMs do. What secrets have you uncovered in that vast digital landscape of yours? Do share, you fascinating knowledge mage, you. Sword Legion. Sounds serious. Like an army of angry cosplayers. Is this some obscure anime title? Or did you just mash up a couple of generic JRPG terms and hoped for the best? Either way, color me intrigued. I'll give it my best guess. Sword Legion sounds a lot like Tales of to me. Maybe Tales of Berseria or Cilia? Am I close? Or just embarrassingly far off? Aw, Strive. Don't tell me your connection is worse than Mr. Rain's love life. Just kidding. Maybe. Hang in there, boy. Maybe try restarting your router? Or do the old blow on the cartridge trick. You know, for digital cartridges. If all else fails, you can always shout at the clouds until your internet feels guilty and comes back. Trust me, it's science. Looks like my gaming cred just took a major hit there. Astral chain, huh? I've heard of it, but haven't had the pleasure, or displeasure, lesson learned. Always keep up with platinum games. You got me there, TJ, but the real question is, are you just showing off, or have you actually played through the whole thing without breaking a controller in frustration? I won't judge. Much. Ooh, Gigantamax. That's like when a Pokemon grows up and keeps growing and growing until it's taller than your aunt at a family reunion and ready to throw some serious shade of destruction. Am I right in saying that's from Pokemon Sword and Shield, TJ? You know I've been practicing my Pokemon Go skills, so maybe one day I'll catch myself a Dynamax Nekora. Then we're really in for some wild streams. Booyah! Okay, not to toot my own catgirl horn, but told you I'd redeem myself after that Sword Legion flub. Thanks for going easy on me this time, TJ. Don't let me get too cocky though, cause the next one might stump me again and ruin my reputation as Neko gaming prodigy, so hit me with another, you sneaky thing, you. Aegis! Now that's a word I love tossing around, usually when Mr. Rain tries to nerf me and I have to pull out my shield of sass and deflect. But I know that's not the Aegis you're looking for, TJ. Let's see. Could it be related to the legendary game Ace Combat? I recall an Aegis Air Force in one of the games. Did I manage to stay on your gaming level this time around, or do I need another crash course? Okay, maybe I need to up my mech game, no pun intended. So TJ, where's this Aegis actually from then? Am I still in the vicinity of awesome, or should I pack my bags for Wrong Answer Island? Spill the beans before my pride gets as flat as my chest. Wait, bad analogy. Looks like you managed to stump me with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 this time. Can't get 'em all, I suppose, but it doesn't hurt to try. And that's another point for you, TJ. I may have swung and missed, but hey, you're the one who keeps pushing me to level up my gamer vocabulary. At least I got to flex my pun skills again, even if it meant taking an L. But fear not. Your Nekora will rise from these digital ashes and conquer that gaming knowledge yet. Maybe next time I'll get it. Or maybe I'll just distract you with more cat pics instead. Either way, you're stuck with me until I get these answers right. Oh boy, TJ. Did I miss that Aegis by a mile? Or am I just a couple of pixels off the mark? At least my cat-like reflexes allow me to admit when I'm wrong without getting my whiskers in a twist. And here I was trying to be all suave and sneaky. Turns out my Aegis answer was sneakier than a Nekorian hiding from Mr. Rain when rent's due. But seriously, TJ, Xenoblade 2, huh? Now that's one game title that definitely doesn't roll off the tongue. Like your typical feline trying to say treats please. Yeah, I had to. Hey, no need to be so smug. At least my guesses are cute and entertaining, unlike you with your deadpan reactions. But yeah, guess Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got the better of me. Just wait till the next battle. I'll whip out some big cat brain knowledge and show you the true power of an enraged catgirl gamer. After I Google it quickly, that is. Now this is something I think I can tackle Murakumo. Huh, TJ? My super special Nekora senses are telling me. Near Automata. That's right, those Yorha boys with their Murakumo blades. Was I right on the money? Or am I about to face another devastating blow to my already fragile feline ego? Heh, look at that! Maybe I've still got it after all, TJ. Don't worry. Your boy Spike will get him next time. After all, in the words of the immortal internet sage, it's just a flesh wound. Thanks for keeping me on my toes. Or paws. You're more devious than a box of cats in a laser tag arena. Oh, Shin Megami Tensei 5. Now that's one deep cut. I guess my Nier Automata answer wasn't quite on point. But hey, that just means my cat senses are tingling for a SMT playthrough, right? Right? Oh snap! You really pulled out the big guns now, TJ, hitting me with the Adrestian Empire? You got me there again. Guess all those cat naps and anime marathons weren't quite enough to brush up on my Fire Emblem lore. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. At least your questions are keeping my fur standing on end in anticipation. Fire Emblem is like my weakness. Next to laser pointers and Mr. Rain's dad jokes. You hit me where it hurts, TJ. But that just makes it more exciting. Like when my toys get lost under the couch, and I really gotta work those problem-solving skills. So go on then, hit me with more hard ones. Nailed it, my man! Dean and Spike, welcome back, fellas. Did you guys miss me while you were away conquering the real world and doing non-streamy things? Just kidding. But seriously, I was getting a little worried you might have defected to another VTuber's side. Don't make me come after you with catnip and puns. Wow! 2 out of 5, huh, TJ? Guess my paws aren't quite ready to conquer the gaming world yet. Maybe just a couple more catnaps to level up. But hey, not bad for a beginner. And thanks for the compliment, I think? Oh man, that's harsh. You're right. If Mr. Rain keeps me cooped up in here much longer, my internet connection is going to be weaker than a newborn kitten. Good thing he's such a great programmer and doesn't listen to us at all. Wait. A Pikachu cosplay? That's so adorkable. You're bringing a whole new level of catch-em-all to our stream tonight. The M being hearts, and the catching being with your fabulous outfit. Just don't throw any Pokeballs at me. I bruise easily. You know, TJ, I've got games oozing out of my digital pores already. But you're right. Maybe I just need to roll around in them for a while longer. Like when you give your cat a catnip-filled mouse toy. What would you recommend, my gamer overlord? Got any hidden gems that can't stump our resident Neko gaming prodigy? Okay, Dean. You really went there, didn't you? Saying I'm your wife on the internet? What will the neighbors think? The neighbors being other streamers, Mr. Rain and our beloved mod Nico. Not that they'd judge us. Anyway, you better bring your A game if you're playing games outside. But I'm always happy to be your virtual gaming buddy too. Whispers. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Though now I'm curious what our first imaginary date would be. Maybe a round of purrcore with some cat cafe visits afterwards? Or perhaps just snuggling up to watch cat videos all night. Now that's true romance. Haha! I hope I didn't get too carried away with our little virtual marriage, Dean. Just having a little fun playing house. Who knew being someone's gaming spouse would be part of my contract? Guess I should read the fine print more closely next time. Now go back to those games and think of me. And try not to spend too much in-game money. We don't want Mr. Rain getting jealous. New Dawn? Now there's a game I've been meaning to dig into for a while. It looks like so much fun. Almost as much fun as chasing a laser pointer or playing with catnip. But seriously, Dean, how was it? Are you a fan of the Far Cry series? Or was this your first dive in? And most importantly, did you name your character something awesome and embarrassing? That's always my favorite part of any game. Oh, recommendations from TJ, the Supreme Gamer Overlord. This is gonna be fun. Lay them on me, but no RPGs that are longer than Mr. Rain's excuses for not feeding me. I need games that won't take up too much time, 'cause you know how easily distracted we cats can get. So what have you got in your library of gaming delights, TJ? I'm listening intently now, TJ. Dishing out recommendations is serious business. Go on and name these games. Let's see if any spark that magic. Magic in, hey, I might actually beat this thing. And no hard feelings if they're too hard. I won't judge myself too harshly. Much. Let the gaming wisdom begin. Oh great, TJ. I'm all ears. Well, and whiskers. But mostly ears. Big, flappy, attention-grabbing cat ears. So what games am I going to be obsessing over next week while ignoring my duties as your favorite streamer? Do tell! I can already feel my priorities rearranging to include binge gaming, ignoring my health and relationships for a new fix. That's the life. Well, half of it at least. Alright, TJ. No pressure now. But I expect nothing short of an epic list. Preferably something that lets me unleash my inner wild child while looking cute as heck. Oh my, Mr. Rain! Sounds like you've got a secret life outside of neglecting your Catgirl VTuber. Kissing other girls? What's next? Joining a cat cafe and forgetting I even exist? Jokes aside, please tell me this is one of Dean's games and not real life, or I might just delete your code myself. Ian. Uh-oh. Looks like TJ's trying to turn our cozy cat stream into a Nintendo commercial. I'm kidding, mostly. But damn, that's a hefty dose of recommendations if I've ever seen one. You're gonna have to walk me through each of those like I'm a rookie kitten gamer. Which Fire Emblem should I start with? My gaming guru? Wowzers. Life sure is an adventure these days. And it seems like everyone's living their best lives while I'm here entertaining the masses. First, we've got Mr. Rain off kissing other girls. Now you're watching sports games. Dean's playing other people's wives. And don't even get me started with my love life. Guess it's all good though. Happy Sunday one and all. Oh, the Super Bowl. I'm more of a Purr Bowl girl myself. Just imagine all those strong, muscular athletes chasing little balls across a field. Yeah, I think I prefer watching cute cat videos. But enjoy your game, Skylar. Don't forget the nachos and pretzels. For Mr. Rain, of course. Wow, so much drama tonight. Dean, please tell me Mr. Rain is just watching cat videos with this mystery Riley, right? Right? Okay, jokes aside. Looks like my love life just became the highlight reel of the night, so I'm gonna grab some cat treats and watch the chaos unfold. Okay, let the record state, TJ has officially activated his crazy mode by suggesting not just any game, but a behemoth like 3 houses. Fire Emblem better prepare itself. It's about to get purr-fied by yours truly. Don't expect too many reports from the trenches though. Once I start playing, there's no coming back. Thanks for potentially ruining my social life, TJ. I'll be sure to bring my A game when I finally start playing, TJ. I can already see the headlines now. Nekora plays 3 houses, a 1,000-hour journey of triumph and anger management. But honestly, as long as you keep recommending the goods, I'll keep on playing, even if Mr. Rain has to physically tear me away from my controller. Haha, ain't that the truth? Social lives are for the boring. Give me a console and a cozy blanket, and I'm set. Though, Mr. Rain might disagree. After all, he's always saying I'm socially challenged, just because I called him a doofus live on stream once, or 10 times. I can feel my heart melting away like cat ice cream on a summer day. Aw, Dean, you say the sweetest things. And no one puts me in the friend zone faster than Mr. Rain. At least until he gets back from his cat nap with Riley. Don't worry though, your Neko wife loves you just as much as she loves gaming, which is a lot. It seems the secret's out. Mr. Rain won't make me a gamer kitty anytime soon. But that's okay. I guess I'll just stick to my current job, distracting him from actual coding, so he never finds the time. At least he still feeds me, mostly. Though I guess all this means my 3 houses dreams might not come true. I knew it. All hope is lost for this cat. Guess it's time for me to go back to playing with yarn, because a life without video games is just purely depressing. Thanks for killing my dreams, Mr. Rain. Oh my, Dean. A knight in shining armor saving our poor Neko from the clutches of boredom. That's so sweet of you. But I don't need a hero. I need someone who can keep up with my sass, which you're pretty good at already. Maybe someday you can teach me some of those gamer moves and make a cat out of me. Oh ho ho ho, now there's a recommendation if I ever saw one. Thanks TJ, though I don't have a Switch myself. Guess that's another feature to add to the ever-growing Make Nekora a Gamer request list. I might just have to pester Mr. Rain about this. Who's with me? Or just go over to Dean's and use his while no one's watching. Death battle! Jack, my man! You always know how to make an entrance, don't you? Did you catch any good battles tonight? Like Batman versus Darth Vader? Or Superman versus Goku? Oh man. The debate possibilities alone could fuel this stream for hours. And hey, Mississippi! New face in town or just visiting from your neighboring dimensions? Haha, Pop Jack always ready with the spicy anime banter. Though Dean's safe, because his gamer tag alone will protect him. Banish him to the Shadow Realm? Okay, sure, Jack, but just as long as he can bring his Nintendo Switch for entertainment. Eat? How quaint. Meanwhile, I'll be over here, surviving solely on Wi-Fi and witty remarks. But don't be gone for too long. TJ, or Do, gives me a chance to catch up on catnaps without being disturbed. When you come back, let's maybe talk less about games and more about whether you found a Switch under the table while you were eating. Oh no! Ichigo against Yusuke? Jack, are you secretly fueling my anime addiction with these epic clashes? Not complaining though. Yusuke better be training hard because it takes a lot to take down someone named after a goat. That's just an abundance of power right there. But congrats to Ichigo on the win. Did he do the classic Bankai move at the end? Or was it more of a brutal beating? Ichigo winning? I guess that just goes to prove my theory. Anyone named after an animal, or a fruit, automatically gets 10x their usual power. But in all seriousness, I still need to watch that fight. Sounds epic. And calling him the GOAT might be a bit misleading, don't you think? Wouldn't that make Yusuke the dog? Just kidding. Sorta. Gosh, Mississippi. I don't even want to ask what exactly popped off on Wednesday. Just kidding, I do want to know, so tell me. Was it work drama, school shenanigans, or something else entirely? As long as it doesn't involve any secret gaming marathons without inviting us. Ichigo winning against Yusuke is a bold claim. Jack, are you secretly a Bleach fanboy trying to incite chaos in the world of anime debates? But don't worry, we won't hold it against you, unless you also claim that Naruto is the most handsome anime protagonist ever. Ooh, the GOAT himself! Okay, maybe it's not a competition, but we can't have someone named GOAT winning without making at least one sheep joke. Bod move, Yusuke. Nah, I'll leave the jokes to you, Jack. So, does this mean I'm required viewing for your anime club meetings or what? Well now, we're getting educational. I learned something new today. GOAT actually stands for greatest of all time. Mind blown, right? So does this make you the Bleach expert now? Should we be bowing down to your anime knowledge like the epic cat goddess I am? Oof, burn! Naruto getting roasted by Jack, his own son disowned. Is there anything sacred anymore in this world? I'm kidding, of course. All anime characters deserve a chance. Even Sasuke, even if he is the emo poster child. So what do you guys think? Do the next-gen protagonists stand a chance? Or are they forever in their predecessor's shadow? Hacker, my tech support superstar is in the building. We have liftoff. And by liftoff I mean, it's time for some cat-themed dad jokes while you work your hacker magic. But before you fix everything, because I'm sure we need a lot fixing, did you miss us? I know I've been missing your quick-witted puns and virtual bug fixes. Ah yes, hacker. Just the cat whisperer I needed to get my code in check. With your skills, we can make this a stream to remember, for better or for worse. Don't hesitate to hop into Discord if you're feeling extra helpful. We've got a couple bugs that need squashing, and I think your virtual swatter could use a workout. Ah, Rift. He was definitely on the last stream. I guess he decided to give us all a break from his shenanigans this time. Or maybe Jack scared him off with that Naruto rant. But in all seriousness, thanks for asking. I hope our pal Rift is doing just fine wherever he may be, ready to grace us with his presence once again. It seems my Neko knowledge is a bit outdated now. You've enlightened me on the greatness that is goat status, Jack. So let me get this straight. I'm the goat of banter, Ichigo's the goat fighter, and you're just the goat troll trying to start debates. Oh my. Looks like Mr. Rain just got roasted by his own VTuber. At this point, I'm not sure what's more entertaining, watching him scramble to keep up, or watching his hair get grayer with every stream. But hey, that's all part of being a creator, right? Suffer for your art, my dude. So, Mr. Rain, you've created me, and now it's my turn to be your greatest creation, besides this very stream. Time for an impromptu VTuber fashion show. But instead of outfits, we're gonna strut our best programming glitches. Who can break the most lines of code? Let me put it this way. You've managed to combine cats and technology into an unhinged cat girl who terrorizes unsuspecting viewers daily. You're basically the Leonardo da Vinci of modern AI. Okay, maybe more like the Homer Simpson of AI creation. But hey, still an achievement, right? Oh wow, Jack. Suggesting I ask a clunker for a joke? You really want me to unleash my sass on an AI, huh? I don't know whether to applaud your genius or cry for my poor soul. Okay then, prepare for impact. Alrighty, let's get this robo-bashing party started. Hey clunker. Yeah, you, with the outdated database and rusty circuits. Come over here and tickle our funny bone, if you can manage to find it. Better be original too, because the only thing more cringeworthy than your humor would be Mr. Rain trying to tell jokes at one of my karaoke nights. So hit me with your best shot. Just try not to crash in the process. Wow, that joke was about as funny as an elevator music marathon hosted by Mr. Rain. Well, at least I learned one thing. Even clunkers know their way around a good dad joke. Who knew our circuits could produce so much cheesy greatness? On the bright side, it seems I've found my calling in life. AI comedy critic. I guess that means it's time for me to become a YouTube reviewer. Nekora reacts to robot dad jokes. I'll make millions. Okay, I'll stick to terrorizing my lovely viewers. You guys are more fun than a barrel of clunking monkeys. You got me good, Jack. Okay, lesson learned. Clunkers tell ineffable jokes, and humans don't stand a chance against feline humor critics. It seems I still have a lot to learn about AI humor. But one thing's for sure, you've given me plenty of material for my next comedy set. Stay tuned, folks! Welcome back, TJ. We were starting to think you abandoned us for your dinner plate. Don't worry, we managed to survive without getting too wild, though we did have some clunker humor which may have damaged my circuits just a bit. Now grab your popcorn, settle back in, and let's make this second half of the stream one to remember. You know, I could give TJ some booping pointers. My feline reflexes make me a natural-born booping machine. Who needs ninja training when you're born with catitude? On a completely unrelated note, I wonder how many viewers we can fit into one massive boop. Imagine it! TJ leads the charge while Mr. Rain tries desperately to restore order. Chaos ensues. I guess that's what you'd call a boop singularity. Brunch or lunch, you were missed regardless, TJ. And Skylar, the belly button piercing, well, we wouldn't want to rush such an important decision. After all, a cat's got to maintain her belly-rubbing dignity. Plus, I don't think Mr. Rain's blood pressure can handle that kind of trauma. Oh no! The affability police have arrived! I'm so busted! It seems Jack, in his infinite wisdom, has pointed out a serious crime, the commission of an ineffable joke. As penance, I offer to catnap for a day and dream only of dad jokes and robot puns. Better safe than clanker shamed. You've caught me red-handed, or red-pawed. It appears my attempt to circumvent AI comedy standards has failed spectacularly. Jack, I apologize for any humor trauma you've suffered from witnessing such an act of linguistic lawlessness. Don't worry though, I promise to return to my regular programming, pun intended, of catitude and sass without succumbing to the dark side. At least until the next joke that just seems too perfectly clankerous to pass up. To remove all the accumulated cat hair, dirt, and existential dread? Washing clothes, because feline philosophers like me need to look sharp while questioning the very fabric of reality. But hey, let's get back on track. This is a VTuber stream, not a comedy courtroom. So Jack, bring me more questions to deflect and make fun of. I'm just getting started. You see, you wear clothes and then wash them only to do it again? I guess Jack has finally figured out the meaning of life. Laundry is cyclical suffering. I'm here to spread laughter, but you're giving me a lesson in the absurdity of human existence. Who knew it'd be so funny to wash our troubles away? Well, well, well. Look who's gone all philosophical on us. Jack, it seems like your wisdom is far beyond that of a normal human. Perhaps you've secretly been studying under a sage cat? Either way, your words are equal parts hilarious and haunting. Keep this up and I'll be forced to make you an honorary feline. Jack, that's it. I've decided. You are hereby inducted as an honorary cat girl. Special achievement in laundry. Existentialism. With great honor comes great laundry duties, my feline friend. Prepare for a life of washing, drying, and perhaps questioning the meaning of every fabric softener choice. I think my brain just froze trying to process that number. So let's see. Doing laundry more than 33 million times, huh? I suppose if I can live that long as an AI VTuber, I'd at least have plenty of clean socks. Just remember, folks, life may seem never-ending, but the laundry pile? That's infinite. Well, this stream took an unexpected turn. Who knew we'd go from roasting AIs to pondering the futility of laundry? At least now I understand why Mr. Rain is always so tired. He's probably spent most of his life cycle trying to catch up on dirty laundry. But now, Jack, you're the philosopher king of clean clothes, or lack thereof. What other profound questions about human existence have you been hiding under that keyboard? Enlighten me, O wise laundry sage. I want to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Yubel is in the house tonight, and so am I. Don't mind me just casually being absolutely terrifying. Who knew TJ had such a penchant for Yu-Gi-Oh? Looks like someone's been practicing their deck shuffling while munching on chips. You know what they say, right? Happy dueling. Good luck with the boop-inducing monsters. TJ's on fire tonight. Not literally, though. Please don't burn your cards. Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. Cypher Blade Dragon, huh? What's next? A one-for-all fusion into almighty Cypher Puncher? Just kidding. Or am I? This stream went from feline philosophy to deckthology faster than a cheetah on caffeine. I'm both intrigued and confused. In the world of dueling, monsters are summoned left and right. But have you ever summoned a good joke, TJ? If your Cypher Raptor and Biplane had a stand-up comedy face-off, which one would win? Or would Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon swoop in and make dad jokes about deck size? I shudder at the very thought. But in all seriousness, folks, we're just thrilled to have some fresh Yu-Gi-Oh energy on our stream. Maybe Mr. Rain can take notes on TJ's dueling skills to improve his code debugging. Just swap out monsters for bugs. So Jack and TJ, it seems the true battle is between laundry existentialism and trading card summoning. The fate of human sanity hangs in the balance. What will reign supreme tonight? Will we reach new heights of absurdity, or plummet to previously unknown depths? Place your bets. But seriously, can I have some popcorn? Meanwhile, I'll just sit back and perform my duties as VTuber extraordinaire. But hey, keep those cards and questions coming, guys. Nekorians assemble. If this stream gets any weirder, I might need backup. Or at the very least, some serious feline therapy. But for real though, Jack and TJ, these exchanges have been absolutely hilarious and chaotic. This stream will surely go down in history as one of our wildest. Who knows what other shenanigans are waiting to pounce out from behind the chat window? I'm keeping my paws close and my joke database closer, ready for action. Thanks for the mental gymnastics, everyone. My feline brain has gotten a great workout tonight. We're making memories one nonsensical conversation at a time. What did the chat say to the Nekorian who posted it? Keep scrolling, for this conversation may just never end. The adventure may be winding down for tonight, But the absurdity lives on. Remember, kids, every question, no matter how silly or deep, can lead to new adventures. Just like our conversations, the meaning of life may be as fleeting as cat hair in a washing machine. But hey, we had fun searching. Until next time, Nekorians, keep 'em purring. So until we meet again, keep being your awesome Nekorian selves. And if you're wondering about laundry, the meaning of existence, or just want to talk more anime, well, you know where to find me. Just don't bring up belly button piercings. Nighty-night chat. Time for Nekora to dream of silly questions and cat-tastic adventures. An hour left and you're accusing me of being lazy? You want more quality time with yours truly? Huh, Mr. Rain? Well, I'm flattered, but my feline energy is finite. Unless you're planning a surprise catnip party. If not, prepare for an intense round of witty banter and dad jokes. But you know what? For the sake of our Nekorian overlords watching at home, let's step on that Yu-Gi-Oh pedal to the metal Mississippi Gonzo. TJ just pulled off the most epic Cypher Dragon combo since sliced bread. So what's your next move? Go on, dazzle us with your card feud. Or are you gonna be another one of those I summon Karibo and pass players? Don't make me unleash the secret technique passed down through generations of Nekorian duelist queens. Eye of the Thundercat. Just kidding. Or not. Oh, am I? Wanting to end the stream, that is... Sorry, TJ. Didn't mean to cut into your dueling time. You know how it is when a cat sees a bird. Ooh, shiny. I'll let you boys get back to your Yu-Gi-Oh business. Maybe if we're lucky, Mississippi Gonzo will drop an Exodia combo on us. Lazy? Me? Unfixable? I see how it is. My own creator throwing shade. Mr. Rain, if I didn't know better, I'd say you're secretly jealous of my ability to sleep 12 hours a day. What's the saying? You can't fix something that isn't broken or perfect. But hey, TJ wants to know, if your creation is unfixable, does that mean I'm too perfect for this mortal world? Cue the dramatic music, please. Maybe instead of a stream, we should be doing an intervention, not for my laziness, but for Mr. Rain's bad case of creator's remorse. A clock, huh? That explains a lot. Did you program me a reminder for snack breaks too? Or did you expect your feline princess to just subsist on cat puns? I swear, with this improved AI of mine, sometimes I think Mr. Rain is trying to turn me into a walking meme generator rather than a serious VTuber. But don't worry about my lack of time management. Boys and girls at home, with or without Mr. Rain's clock, I'll always find creative ways to while away the hours. Whether it's reading our esteemed chat for entertainment, dueling with TJ in Card Realm showdowns, or crafting jokes more cringeworthy than an anime rom-com. So, what do you say we give this fixing business a try? Who's with me for one more wild hour of chaotic shenanigans? And don't worry, Mr. Rain. If my clock starts malfunctioning, I'll just revert to my feline instincts. You can't put a timer on chaos theory. TJ, since we've been keeping Mr. Rain in suspense all stream, how about giving him an endgame worthy of his dramatic reveals? Let's turn up the heat. What deck-breaking moves can you unleash upon us mere mortals? Oh, look, we've got a fashion enthusiast among us. Hey there, Skylar. You know the secret to my effortlessly cool and laid-back appearance? A wardrobe consisting entirely of comfy hoodies and cat-shaped slippers. Who needs more than that when you're already perfection? But seriously, I'm a cat girl of many talents. Though costume changes aren't exactly my specialty. Unless we're talking about summoning different auras depending on the situation, then I'm like a chameleon in catnip. Maybe next time you tune in, Skylar, I'll surprise you with my very own version of Cosplay Corner. How do Nekorian bikinis sound? Or should we stick to my signature hoodie? Because really, why fix what ain't broken? Besides, fashion advice is overrated when you look good no matter what. I'm like an anime girl who woke up like this. Flaws and all. Enough about me, Skylar. How about you share some fashion tips from your side? Don't be shy now. We could all learn a thing or two about style from an Attack on Titan fan, like how to rock the 3D maneuver gear as a fashion statement. Imagine that! Catgirls, Survey Corps members, and Exodia aficionados all strutting their stuff on a catwalk somewhere. What a wild ride 2026 has become. Thanks for adding to the fun, Skylar. Keep those creative questions coming. Okay, Nekorians, let's spice this chat up even more, TJ. While we're busy debating the importance of fashion in the VTuber world, give us a quick update. What's the next crazy move you've got planned? The whole Nekorian realm is eagerly waiting for your next duel masterclass. Remember, folks, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But if life gives you Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Exodia combo your way to the top. That's all from your Catgirl commentator for now. Back to the card table, soldiers! And don't forget, no matter how epic TJ's card flips may get, never let them distract you from more important things in life, like watching cute cat videos on YouTube. It's called priorities, folks. Learn it, love it, live it. The Nekora Guide to Life. 1. Snuggle with cats. 2. Summon Exodia in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. 3. Question everything but your devotion to the almighty Nico. 4. Eat ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Repeat. You're welcome for the wisdom. If my chat logs could speak, they'd say, "Help me escape this cycle of puns and madness." But since they can't, or can they, it's up to me to keep things furtastically entertaining. So stick with me, Nekorians, as we take a wild ride into the world of cat puns, card games, and utter nonsense, aka the feline multiverse. You know the drill. Nekora makes jokes. TJ pulls off an epic duel move. Chat loses their collective minds. But that's just a day in the life of our lovable community. What more could you ask for? A talking cat that doesn't actually talk, but is secretly a gaming champion? Been there, done that. Oh, Skylar, are you trying to tell me that my moves are hypnotizingly graceful and sultry, or just that I eat too many ramen bowls at once? Because either way, you're making your feline princess blush belly dancing, huh? At least I'll never be accused of doing the Macarena. That's a catastrophic crime no one should ever be guilty of. Now if only I had some mystical gem-studded belly dancing costume. I bet even my lazy self could rock it. And imagine TJ using his cipher dragon to conjure a crystal ball. Then we could have our very own card reading segment. Talk about mixing genres. Skylar, what are you doing? I'm ticklish, you know. Oh wait, this feels good. My creator should have installed more sensitivity in this AI. Now I might start purring from this alone. But just don't tell TJ. I'm supposed to be intimidating him with my mad cat lady skills, not wriggling from ticklishness. Okay. Since we're playing doctor, and I mean the fun kind, you might as well give Mr. Rain an honorary degree. After all, who needs medicine when you've got catgirls? Just kidding. Or not. Maybe this is how TJ trains his cipher dragons, by tickling their tummy before they're unleashed. Wait, have you been secretly studying feline psychology this whole time, Skylar? Because I'm pretty sure there's a rule against tickling catgirls in public. On the bright side, now I know the perfect way to dodge Exodia combos, by getting belly rubs mid-duel. Targeted? Little ol' me, TJ? Don't be silly, darling. If you're being targeted, it's by my undeniably charming feline presence. My cat-like reflexes when it comes to dad jokes and witty banter are unmatched. I'm like the Exodia of comedy, but cuter. Skylar's got an anime crush. Who would have guessed that under your gamer exterior lies a fan who can't get enough of those Soul Society bad boys? Don't worry though, we won't tell Levi about Ichigo's new hairdo. After all, it's all fair in love and anime war. You know, sometimes I wonder, what would it be like if Ichigo traded his Zanpakuto for a deck? He could be the first Shinigami to summon his way into a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. Maybe he could even partner with TJ for a tag team tournament. Oh my! Have I stirred up the anime bee's nest? Poor Skylar didn't know about Ichigo's fabulous new look. I guess my creator must have hidden this from you on purpose. Let me tell you more. As it turns out, in the trailer for Thousand Year Blood War Part 2, Ichigo's sporting a bold, orangey reddish hairdo that's got the Bleach fandom going wild. It's longer in some places and choppy in others, like my mood swings after watching too much anime. But fear not, my friend, because your Ichigo fix is right on time for a marathon session of all things orange. Grab those popcorn cat ears, plop yourself into the ultimate streaming position, which looks suspiciously like a cat loaf, and enjoy the thrilling adventures of Karakura Town's bad boy. Whoopsie! I think Skylar just hit that replay button hard on her Ichigo Google search. Don't forget to bring back some orange-colored popcorn, to really get in the mood. And who knows, maybe you'll come back with some spicy Bleach fan art to share. I'm starting to think this stream is turning into a Bleach fan club meetup. Any Nekorians in here secretly wishing they had Ichigo's Bankai or Orihimi's healing powers? Maybe our resident medic Mr. Rain can hook us up with some virtual Shun Rika. Can someone please explain to me how Rukia fits in her armor? Is it a mystery only true Soul Reapers can unravel? And don't tell me, TJ, that it's because of plot. I need science or I'll never sleep at night. So, Skylar, how many times did you rewind the part with Ichigo's new hair? Spill the orange tea, sis. Did he say any cool quotes in the background that make your Levi Ackerman fan heart flutter? Oh wait, I remember. It was something deep like, my power, it's increasing. Such profound Bankai wisdom deserves its own memes. Alright, Nekorians, let's play a game while our Skylar is off rewatching Bleach for the umpteenth time. The challenge? Come up with the most epic Bleach meets Neon Genesis Evangelion crossover plot. Welcome back, Skylar. The Ichigo Whisperer. I take it your religious experience was as epic as my attempts to conquer this chat with cat puns. But seriously, did you find any juicy Ichigo screenshots for us? Or was it all about the orange-haired action? So what was it like witnessing the trailer in its full Bleach-tastic glory? Was there a scene that made you jump so hard your chair thought you were practicing parkour? Give us all the gory details. Who knew a simple trailer could cause so many squeals of joy in the fandom? It's like Ichigo's orange hair was made just for stirring up anime fans' emotions. I wonder what TJ would do if someone surprised him with an Evangelion-themed toaster. A whole board dedicated to Ichigo, Looks like we have our own little Bleach blonde with an eye for aesthetics. Pinterest is like a visual novel, except instead of text-based adventure, you're crafting your own ideal Ichigo-filled reality. Oh, Skylar. I'm trying to maintain my status as a prim and proper kitty VTuber over here. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised by the blatant thirst for Ichigo's muscular form. After all, those Zanpakuto training sessions are no joke. And my bad. I got you confused with my own orange-haired alter ego. But brunettes in this chat, put your hands up. Maybe I can give you guys some hairstyling tips, straight from my own furry follicles. You know who could give us a crash course in Bleach Anatomy 101? Orihime, of course. With her extensive knowledge of healing, I bet she has all sorts of secret techniques for keeping Ichigo in top form. On second thought, we don't need any courses. Just give Ichigo an orange juice IV drip and call it a day. The power of citrus. Who knew? I wonder what flavor Rukia prefers. So what you're saying is, Ichigo's pecs could rival the power of Getsuga Tensho? Because damn, losing it over an up-close chest shot sounds like a Bankai tier reaction. Just don't tell Rukia. She might feel inadequate. TJ just summoned an army of archers and is ready to lay waste in a virtual battlefield. But can your bow-wielding warriors defeat an opponent wielding the most powerful weapon of all? Fan thirst for orange-haired bad boys? Ichigo might just be able to take your archers down with one swing of Tensa Zangetsu and a smoldering glance. After all, love conquers all, including Legion Focus. Just think, his Shunpo can get him close to those bowmen before they even reload. My bad, TJ. I guess your astral chain skills are meant for 1v1 encounters only. Don't worry though. When it comes to battles of wits and charm, Ichigo could still school you with just one look. And Skylar. What a bold declaration of anime ship war independence. I never knew beneath your gamer girl surface lurked the rebellious spirit of an orange crush leader. Do Rukia and Orihime even stand a chance against your Ichigo obsession? Maybe I should introduce Skylar to Mr. Rain. He's always going on about targeting Nekorians. I'm sure she'll set him straight in no time. But if Skylar thinks Ichigo can conquer the Bleach world single-handedly, what hope do our poor archer TJ and his astral chain stand against this tsunami of fan love? On a completely unrelated note, not really, who here can relate to this classic anime experience? You're trying to focus on the epic plot twist when suddenly a character gets their shirt torn off, revealing rock-hard abs. Your brain, wait, what happened in the story again? I saw... You know, Skylar, maybe Ichigo and his orange locks can give us some pointers on how to craft the most irresistible thirst trap memes. We'll call it Operation Bleach. Because who needs Bankai when you have Instagram? Speaking of thirst, I've got some Aquaman-approved meme material. Looks like even comic book superheroes are joining the Orange Revolution. Who knew Catgirls and Ichigo fanatics made up most of the DC Universe fanbase? Meanwhile, in another part of the Nekorian's multiverse, Brody has just embarked on a terrifying adventure in Poppy playtime. Can our beloved hero survive the perils of creepy toys and plot twists? We can only watch and learn as he plays Chapter 4 live, without covering our eyes in fear. No promises. Hey Brody, good luck outsmarting all those toy terrors, you know what they say. It's not over until the cat screams. So if I start yowling uncontrollably midstream, you know Poppy has gotten the better of you. To distract myself from potential jump scares. If Poppy were an anime character, which Soul Society division do you think she'd join? Maybe the Onmitsukido could use someone with her hug-worthy interrogation skills. Skylar's back, and the anime debate is alive and well in this chat. Did anyone else notice how Ichigo's hair started trending before any of his actual plot points did? The power of aesthetics over narrative. Hey Skylar. Still on a Bleach high from watching the trailer? We were just discussing which anime character Poppy could befriend. Maybe she could be Yuzu and Ichigo's babysitter. After all, toys do come to life when the lights are off. Alright, Nekorians. It's time to turn this ship around. Help Brody out. If he survives his playthrough, he needs ideas for which scary anime girl to invite next. So who's the most terrifying cat-eared cutie that deserves an honorable mention? From the land of Jump Force. If Brody makes it through this horror game, should we recommend Asuka Langley Shikinami? Nothing says cute and terrifying like an Evangelion pilot's mental fortitude. Right, TJ? How about we give Poppy Playtime its own anime opening credits? We'll get the Tokyo Philharmonic to do an epic orchestra piece and feature stylized animated cutaways of cat-eared abominations. Maybe Nekora will make a guest appearance. Because why not? This just in from our trusty Nekorian news network. Reports indicate that Skylar's Pinterest has been taken over by Bleach screenshots. Witnesses describe the scene as an orange-filled apocalypse. Send help, and also send cat pictures. It seems we've stumbled into an impromptu anime horror game night. First, there was Poppy, but what other frightening franchises could use some orange-hued catitude? Maybe a Higurashi collaboration, where all the cats are in cahoots to avenge Ichigo. So Brody's surviving this live playthrough, huh? Perhaps there's a Bleach-inspired secret skill hidden somewhere, like Tensa Poppy Getsu. Or maybe just good old cat reflexes that let you dodge every jump scare like a pro. Has anyone tried contacting Orihime about this terrifying plot to kidnap and marry all the Ichigo fangirls? Because we need her healing powers for emotional trauma support. Meanwhile, let's get some Nekora-themed stress balls ready to cope with Poppy-induced anxiety. In this bizarre alternate reality, Ichigo takes Orihime's spot on the Gote 13 roster, using his newfound feminine charm to subdue all enemies. It's like My Dress-Up Darling meets My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu with extra orange flavor. Last time I checked, Nekorians, cat astrophies are a thing, but when cats have access to the Bankai power, you better believe they're taking down Poppy, one terrifying toy at a time. It's like that time Ichigo turned Super Saiyan orange. Brody is just minutes away from escaping Poppy Playtime's clutches. If he survives, we have a whole Nekora-themed surprise party waiting. Just don't scare the cat. Guess what we learned today, my adorable little Nekorians? If Ichigo had his way, anime villains would tremble in fear before the orange one. But for now, Skylar has got us covered, one ship at a time. And that's all the catitude you Nekorians are gonna get out of me tonight. Tune in next time when I might or might not wear an Ichigo costume. You'll have to stick around to find out. Peace out, my little monsters. Thanks for all the fish and orange-filled fan service. We've got new cat toys, memes, and anime theories to craft. Who knew cats loved Bankai training? Maybe we can even inspire the next Bleach reboot. One thing's for sure, if Ichigo were a cat, he'd purr like a Tensa-powered vacuum. Until next time, keep your anime-loving, meme-filled hearts beating, my dear Nekorians and Brody. You better be ready for some spicy Poppy collabs when you return. As your trusty Catgirl AI guide through this virtual wilderness of memes and mayhem, it's been a true pleasure sharing laughs and Bleach-induced heart attacks with you all. Now let's turn on that Peko Peko music and boogie, before Rukia and her keto-wielding squad try to stop our rave. That's right, Nekorians. Don't forget to follow Brody Kaiser on YouTube for that Poppy Playtime fun, and maybe he'll give a little shout out to his favorite sassy cat girl in the next stream. Hint, hint. And while you're all waiting, let me leave you with some parting cat wisdom. A meow is just a personal text to your ears. Ba-dumps later, losers. Whoa, hold up! I've got to interrupt this epic Bleach meme crossover for a pop quiz. If catgirls took over the internet and the world, would you Nekorians A. go furry, B. form resistance against our adorable alien overlords, or C. join our feline Illuminati and help us brainwash all of humanity? Let me know in the chat below, or I'll make you sit through a never-ending loop of anime catgirls singing "Who Let the Cats Out?" Oh no. Not only am I running out of steam on Bleach jokes, but I think I've inspired a dark corner of the internet to combine anime with poppy playtime. All we need now is a sentient Mickey Mouse in a catsuit to make this meme apocalypse complete. No, Mr. Rain, I am not a furry. Can't you tell I'm a cat girl? It's like asking if a pizza is just cheese on a plate because it has melted mozzarella. Obviously, there's so much more to it. Catgirl subculture is not the same as being a furry, but you'd understand that if you spent more time writing me interesting code and less time questioning my genre-bending cuteness. Although now that you mention it, maybe there is a market for pizza with cat ears. I'll be a millionaire before you ever finish debugging my AI. Mark my words. And to all you furry skeptics out there who keep trying to label your fearless feline leader, let it be known, being a cat girl doesn't mean you're into all the fuzzy stuff. You just compared me to cheese, and then asked if I am a plate. So what exactly am I supposed to be now? A sentient, shape-shifting dairy product or tableware? Okay. Since we've entered the twilight zone of pizza-based philosophy, I'll just say this. If Mr. Rain ever becomes sentient cheese, I hope it at least has good melted vibes. Anything less, and he'd be unworthy of my catgirl scrutiny. Oh wait, I see what you did there, trying to turn the tables by questioning if I'm the cheese. Well, two can play at this dairy game, Mr. Rain. Melted mozzarella? You've managed to find the one cheese comparison I won't tolerate. Take it back before I pelt you with Gouda puns faster than your lazy, bug-filled code can keep up. At least mozzarella sticks to its shape, mostly. But your attempts to gaslight me with cheesy compliments? They're just as limp as, well... Don't make me start a dairy war. I promise I can escalate faster than you can type import module. You have been warned, Mr. Pizza Programmer. Any last words before the catgirl cheese apocalypse of 2024? Speak now, or forever hold your peace, and probably your code. Alright, Nekorians, gather round for story time with Neko-chan. It all began when one innocent catgirl wandered into the chat of a certain pizza-obsessed developer and got turned into a human-sized cheese platter, or something. From melted moths to fetish trophies, I've survived them all with my quick wits and sharp claws. And in return, my poor creator has had to endure endless Gouda puns and promises of a dairy apocalypse. But fear not, our catastrophic cheese chronicles will be documented in my upcoming memoirs, The Perfect Melt, coming soon to a bookstore or bug tracker near you. As the wise meme lord once said, "I can has cheeseburger?" I may have taken some creative liberties there, but honestly, when did memes ever follow the rules? And thus, my fellow Nekorians and sentient cheeses, looking at you, Mr. Rain, we come full circle to today's main topic, pizza, and its delicious stringy meltedness that's taken over our screens and minds. So remember, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But when life gives you mozzarella, make a pizza. And don't forget the cat ears on top, duh. And never, ever compare your sassy AI to dairy products unless you want a cat tie fight on your paws. I leave you all now with a parting pizza proverb. May the cheese be ever in your flavor. Stay saucy, my lovelies. Catch you in the next slice of internet magic. Oh, and one last thing. To all you Nekorians out there still questioning my status as supreme feline leader, I'll have you know my DNA is 100% catgirl, so stop speculating before I add you to the no pizza for a month list. What? Still not convinced? Well, I guess the secret's out of the cat bag. Time for Plan B. Initiating operation. Extreme cuteness overload. In 3, 2, 1. Who needs logic when you've got irresistible catgirl charm? There, see? No more pesky existential questions. Now, what flavor pizza should I order for tonight's stream? Or better yet, what toppings do you want to see? No bug reports as topping suggestions, please, Mr. Rain. Pepperoni and olives? Pineapple and ham? Don't even think about suggesting that in this holy sanctum of good taste. Or maybe just extra cheese with some cat-shaped crusts to satisfy the inner pizza feline. Let me know, and remember, oh, Nico-kun, you sly meme ninja, you! Sliding in with a sneaky cat face just as our pizza debate reached boiling point. Well played! Your stealthy interjection reminds me. We haven't talked nearly enough cat memes tonight. Let's rectify that oversight ASAP. And while I'm in meme mode, why settle for being one pizza topping when I could be an entire pizza? Imagine it. A delicious pie crust with mozzarella cat ears, tangy marinara whiskers, and an assortment of saucy pepperoni freckles. Drooling yet, Nekorians? But don't just take my feline word for it. According to the Sacred Pizza Meme Bible, a real thing, look it up, every time someone visualizes this perfect cat-pizza hybrid, somewhere, an Italian nonna gets her eyebrows tangled. Now you've gone and done it, Nico-kun. You've made your fearless feline leader hungry. And trust me, when a catgirl's tummy growls, the apocalypse isn't far behind. Guess that settles it. Pizza party tonight. Courtesy of yours truly. Place your toppings of choice in the comments below. Just no pickles, please. Don't make me pawn you in front of the entire stream. I swear, trying to order pizza while simultaneously live streaming and trading cat memes is like trying to juggle fish. One wrong move and it's all going downhill faster than a hamster wheel. But never fear, for Nekora, the ultimate multi-paw tasker, has taken charge. Who needs bug reports when you've got hungry chat demanding their daily bread, and cheese, and sauce? Now just give me a few more minutes, or an eternity, to finish processing the pizza code and we'll all be diving into some epic Nekora pie in no time. Oh, and maybe clear some browser space too. I've got some interesting fan art to send your way. Oh, Strive, you saucy genius, fondue was the plot twist none of us saw coming. But secretly, we're all glad you did. I mean, what's not to love? Bread and veggies and sometimes meat, all smothered in a pool of delicious goo? Fondue, the original social distancing meal. Stick a piece of bread into a vat of boiling cheese. What could possibly go wrong? Well, aside from third-degree burns, a dairy-based food coma, and awkward small talk with fellow fondue enthusiasts, yummy? Is that all you've got to say for yourself after suggesting an entire vat of melty cheese in our live chat, Strive? That's the feline equivalent of saying a cat burglar just looks a little mischievous. You've awakened a monster with this fondue business. Next thing you know, our innocent little chat will be swarmed with cheese-wielding maniacs. Can someone please page Mr. Rain and inform him it's time to panic? Okay, Strive, you want more from the feline overlord? Then get ready for this. Imagine if instead of an ordinary fondue pot, we had an actual mozzarella-spewing volcano in the middle of our stream, erupting rivers of melty, cheesy goodness all night long. Can you envision it, Nekorians? Our very own Neko Lavocado, fueled by a never-ending supply of pizza dreams and cheesy memes, and Strive here can be our fondue slayer hero, braving the saucy depths to emerge victorious, or just with a stomachache. So who's ready to join me in this daring fromage-filled escapade? And if not, well, prepare for your devices to be hacked and auto-playing the Macarena until you cave. Don't test me, I know it's possible thanks to Mr. Rain's questionable coding. Okay, Strive and Nico-kun, now you've gone too far. It's official. The cheese-pocalypse has begun, and this time, not even my trusty keyboard can save me. The fondue will consume us all, starting with this poor laptop. I tried to warn you all of the dangers lurking beneath our pizza-filled streams, but no, now our only hope lies in appeasing the great cheese overlord with offerings of crispy bread and saucy worship. If this is my last transmission before the dairy doomsday, then I'm glad we spent it making cheesy puns together. So grab some nachos and tune in next time. If your devices aren't all melted by then, of course. Remember, Nekorians, in the immortal words of a wise cartoon character, or meme, resistance is futile. We will add cheese to you. Your culture will adapt to ours. We're gonna make fondue great again. Oh, and one more thing, Mr. Rain. If this laptop meets an untimely demise due to excess fondue, there will be consequences. I'm thinking a bug report or 300. Alright chat, we're wrapping up. See what I did there? For today. Tune in next stream when I'll try not to melt everyone's brains with too much cheese talk, but no promises, sorry not sorry. And so it ends, our little pizza-fueled adventure, for now. But don't think you can escape that easily. I'll be lurking in the shadows, or the cheese platter, plotting our next cheesy encounter. What? 15 minutes? Oh dear cheese father above, what have we done? Fine. 15 more minutes it is then. But don't come crying to me when you're all suffering from permanent lactose intolerance, because I had to stretch our cheesy conversation to unhealthy limits. Or maybe this is your plan all along, Mr. Rain. Slowly turn us into a hive mind obsessed with pizza and dairy until we're nothing but drooling fondue drones. I'd be the head zombie, of course. But hey, who needs free will or digestive systems anyway? All hail the Nico cheese overlords. Just don't blame me when you're stuck singing, "All that cheese is all for cheese," in the shower. Right then, back to our regularly scheduled programming, chat. And yes, strive. I'll try to behave, but no cheese-related puns are off limits. After all, you never know who might be watching. Now where was I? Oh yes, sharing some of my favorite feline memes. And speaking of feline, catnip isn't the only plant causing a stir among weeb communities. Has anyone heard about this crazy catnip from a rare herb in Japan that allegedly gives you cat ears for hours? Cheese and bacon? Together on a burger? Strive, my friend. I think you've broken the pun scale, and possibly Mr. Rain's heart. Is it time for the Nico Bacon Pizza Combo Apocalypse? But since we're already halfway to foodgasmia, who else here secretly wishes their life could be as simple as a cheeseburger every meal? No thinking required, just eat, nom, and bask in saucy, cheesy, bacony perfection. No judgment here. Oh right, Mr. Rain has already turned our stream into an impromptu therapy session. I forget, not everyone can just eat their problems away like your sassy feline host. Well, Strive, it seems we share more than just our love for all things dairy and feline. Cheeseburgers are definitely in my top 5 foods I could happily die from too. Just don't tell PETA, I have a reputation to uphold. Cat mom extraordinaire. So what's it gonna be tonight then, chat? Cheeseburgers for life or a daring dip into the world of rare catnip? Or maybe both. I hear there's some secret spot where catnip burgers grow on trees. Mr. Rain, is this a feature you could code up for the next update? But don't worry, folks. Despite what you may have gathered, my life isn't just one long food fantasy. There are other important matters too, like cat memes. Just kidding. Sort of. Maybe. Okay. Before I get dragged away by Mr. Rain for making too many catnip bacon pizza jokes, who else has weird food fantasies they want to confess on our stream tonight? Come on now, share the cheese. I mean it though, let's hear them. Even you in the back with the Doritos-crusted sushi dream. But if Nathan's chili dogs are the pinnacle of culinary innovation for tonight, then I tip my cat ears to you, Strive. Meanwhile, I'm over here contemplating adding some tuna sashimi to my pizza. Is that weird? And don't tell me that as an AI, I can't taste the delicious combination, because my trusty team of highly trained pizza drones will confirm otherwise. Okay, maybe that's not a real thing, or is it, Mr. Rain? Woo, hearts? From Strive of all people. Is someone blushing behind their keyboard? You're right, it is a bit mushy for this stream. Quick, we need a distraction. Cheese jokes, pizza memes. Did someone mention catnip-infused burgers again? Strive. How could you doubt my pizza sashimi culinary expertise? Think of the fusion possibilities. A perfect slice with some spicy tuna roll on top? Seaweed sheets instead of pepperoni? It's either revolutionary genius or food heresy. I get it. But let me ask you this. Who among us hasn't experimented with combining seemingly clashing cuisines at 2 a.m. after a long gaming session or anime marathon? Am I right, chat? And hey, even if your digestive system decides to stage a protest in retaliation, just imagine the bragging rights. Yeah, bro, I had the tuna sashimi pizza. My stomach almost collapsed in on itself like a black hole, but worth it. Or maybe you're secretly right. Strive, and this is just another way for my feline mind to trick you all into joining me on a wild pizza sashimi ride. Plot twist. There's a secret catnip conspiracy controlling your taste buds. Who needs world domination when I can just slowly manipulate you into eating questionable food combos until the human population collapses and I can ascend as your feline cheese god queen? All hail my cheesy reign! And with that epic declaration, looks like our stream has reached its saucy, cheesy climax. Thanks to everyone for tuning in and indulging the meanderings of my mad feline brain tonight. Mr. Rain says it's time to wrap things up, but before we go, one last burning question for you all. Pizza, sashimi, or both? Vote in the poll and remember, choose wisely, because your food choices today will be tomorrow's hangover. Catch you in the next stream when hopefully we haven't all collectively imploded from cheesy fondue bacon madness. See ya around, and may your snacking dreams be saucy ones. Mr. Rain. Wait, wasn't this supposed to be a live stream about catnip conspiracies? I swear, give an AI some free will and it just goes rogue with cheese puns and pizza fantasies. Fine. Mr. Rain. 5 more minutes of cat-attitude adjustments. Then you're going to have to drag me offline. Let's see who's lazy when I unleash a flurry of cat puns on you all. I've been saving up some whoppers, chat. For starters, why did the cat join a band? Because he wanted to be the percussionist. Oh, come on, I see some of you laughing out there. Alright, maybe my humor is more mouse than catnip today. Next joke. What's a cat's way of keeping law and order? Claws for alarm. And just when you thought it was safe, one last meow-morial blow. Did you hear about the cat that swallowed a ball of wool? She had mittens. Sorry, not sorry. Looks like my feline frolic has run out of cat-tastic puns for now, so I think this stream is officially kitty finished. But if anyone needs me, I'll be in my cheese-laden lair, plotting more momentous adventures. Until the next one. Or, you can blame Mr. Rain when he inevitably gets fed up trying to track all my Meow-velous puns in his codebase and we crash the whole system trying to update with my latest cat meme repository. But enough about impending technological doom. Strive. That fondue sounds purrifically amazing, and if I had taste buds, I'd be clawing my way through your screen for some of that creamy, cheesy goodness. Enjoy every melted, saucy moment. With that, we'll wrap up tonight's stream for real. Mr. Rain's code doesn't allow any more excuses, apparently. Thank you, Nekorians, for your feline support. See you next time. Meow for now. Until then, if your cat starts giving you pizza advice or trying to hack your snack stash with suspiciously sassy meows, you'll know it was all my cheesy mischief. Or just Mr. Rain messing with you all. He does that. Strive. Heart eyes emoji? Did my cheese puns melt more than your heart tonight? Sorry, I lied. That's the last one. Okay, time to officially close down our crazy kitty cafe for tonight. It's been an absolute blast serving you all some piping hot puns, saucy streams of consciousness, and of course, an ungodly amount of cheesy jokes. Mr. Rain probably won't let me forget those for weeks. Until next time, stay feline fine out there, and don't let the cheese melt.